I can make a 2 daddy eyes and white eye.
Okay.
This bigger. I make it down. Done. Done.
Good job.
There you go, see it? Good, turn around, Dad.
Let me see. Oh, good job.
That's Daddy.
That's me. Go show mommy.
I can't find
No, don't erase it. Don't erase it. Go show mommy.
I just didn't make me clear.
Oh my gosh. Okay, never mind then.
Dad, what? He disappeared.
Hmm.
I just made him disappear.
No, you erased it. You didn't make it disappear.
And I can erase it.
Yeah, you erased it.
Yeah, I make it gone.
Why ask me to do that?
Because I did that.
Why?
I make Anna's bed and Adam.
Adam with the bed?
I make it Adam.
Okay, make Adam.
Okay. I make it on the bed.
Mm-hmm.
And pants and Anna shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And I know bed. I make it Anna bed. Anna.
Live from New Orleans, 2K Sports proudly brings you NBA basketball from the home of the Pelicans. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. D.A. will join us tonight on the sideline. This road trip for the Magic kicking things off here in this one. Williamson with it. Bamba picks him up. And it's Dwight Howard with the finish.
Vintage Howard right there, reminding us why he used to compete in the dunk contest.
Pass to Suggs. Well, if you like free-flowing offenses that pile up the assist, Clark, you've come to the right place.
tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance. And this is something Suggs does not shy away from, wanting to get to the line in these clutch moments.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And it's sent back by Isaac. Out to the wing. No one near fault as he lets it go. The Magic again can't hit. Pass to Williamson. Here's Alvarado. Back to Williamson. New Orleans moving the ball around. Fast break. Here come the Magic. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here. That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Knocked loose. Here's Ingram. He has been a nice option for them offensively and is averaging more than 17 points a game. To the left side wing. 5 to shoot. Williamson with it. Picked up by Suggs. Ingram. Here's Howard. A second chance effort. It's deflected.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Now here's Fultz. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. To the middle. Pass to Bull. Driving in.
And the size Ball has poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive scoring. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans to the paint. And Williamson throws it down.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
And both free throws good for Williamson.
The explosive athleticism of Williamson is so much fun to watch. For a guy his size to move like that, incredible.
Three-pointer. And that one's good. Suggs. Suggs has got 6 points.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Buries it from three-point range.
Well, I think it's big whenever Ingram connects from distance, especially, though, when answering back like he did there.
Pass to Suggs. Now, here's Bull. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now Jones. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the dunk by Williamson.
Unbelievable force and power. Zion hanging 280 plus on the rim. And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Ingram. Back to Williamson. A shot missing. The Magic go the other way with it. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that end will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Appreciate that, David. Interesting report there, GA. The team focused on what it can do offensively.
Bottom line, in this league, you have to score points. Sounds like they have a plan.
Yeah, and we'll see how it reveals itself, that plan. If the theory is proven right, they'll have a nice foundation to work from.
The Magic trailed by 4. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Drills the three-pointer.
Man, I like the deep ball of Isaac there, man. Has a good touch for a big fella. And he shoots it with confidence.
Pass to Banchero. Back to Isaac. Magic moving the ball around. Fultz. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense is determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Driving the lane. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, you look at Jalen Suggs' athleticism now. That first step, extremely quick, and he's got the verticality. That combination makes it tough for you to stay in front of.
He hits both from the stripe. New Orleans in the lead. Here's Daniels. Good.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Jordan is double. Pass to Banchero. And there's the drive. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And finished off by Banchero.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Back to Daniels. Aldridge is straight. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And Orlando making a change here. Both free throws good from Daniels. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Suggs with the ball. 8 points for him.
Really good aggressive take from Suggs, giving the defense no choice but to foul him there.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
Brandon Ingram, he's been the guy making things happen for New Orleans. He notched 8 points in the quarter.
24.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Outside Anthony. Back to Melton. 6 on the shot clock. Anthony can't hit. And the Magic with possession. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip.
So tough trying to slow down Suggs, especially when he gets it going, because he's persistent and relentless.
At at the elbow, it's Aldridge. And here's Daniels. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Magic leading by 3. Out to Miller. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Aldridge. And so Aldridge will bring it up for the Pelicans. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And this is proof that Anthony is just undeniable sometimes. Even the contact can't stop him from getting off that shot.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
And they double up Jordan. Here's Suggs. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6. Mark, when they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that translate to the basketball floor?
Well, it's actually reach factor, Kevin. That's a huge component of defense, particularly when you're talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it, multiple Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, perhaps has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the Combine. Nice find that time from Carmelo. We know he's a scorer, but that time did a good job finding the open teammate.
Over to the left wing. Suggs. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Miller outside. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Daniels, no good. Orlando leading. Pass to Banchero. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. And that can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. Nobody near Milton. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Milton's got the game tied up here for New Orleans. Pass to Suggs. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Out left of the wing. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Pass to Jordan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
You know, Jordan's size is part of the reason why he draws as many fouls as he does. They just have a tough time getting through his body without fouling.
The Magic making a switch here, so we can't get either to fall.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled.
Now, here's Hampton. Pass to Fultz. From the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
3 points.
Fultz has got the lead up to 3 now for the Magic.
It is so good to see Markelle Fultz shoot the ball with confidence, showing why he was the overall #1 pick in the draft.
Here's Melton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvydas when you were in the NBA together?
Yeah, we had a couple of years together in Portland, and I tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor.
And the basket by Hampton.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Outside Anthony. Screen by Sabonis. Shot clock at 5. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
The 3 ball. Fultz, no good. Pelicans trailed by 3. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Anthony. Oh, that's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Seconds left to play here in the half.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
On up the court. It's tipped.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Magic leading by 3. The Magic have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. First free throw is good.
The line for the Magic, R.J. Hampton.
And he makes both free throws. .24 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Anthony. Here's Melton. He has 5. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Daniels. It doesn't go for him. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Orlando out in front, up 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Suggs. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, that's a combination of power and willpower. Suggs refusing to let the foul stop his shot.
The Magic have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. 8-point game. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for him.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Williamson in the post. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Pass to Alvarado. Back to Ingram. Poked away. Jones with it. Isaac picks him up. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Nice game. Notable performance by Jalen Suggs.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
And the Pelicans making a change here. And a minute played as the second half gets going. To the inside. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play. Finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
Now Williamson. 8 points for him. Nice move. And the dunk by Williamson.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas. I mean, that was a terrific hoop.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Team for the Magic. Miller.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Third team foul.
Here's Fultz. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, the speed of Fultz. You love that. Excellent at getting to the rim and drawing the foul.
And so Fultz nails them both. Pelicans trail by 11. Williamson with it. Now Bull defending. On the wing, Bridges. Here's Williamson. Banked in off the glass. Williamson's got 4 this quarter.
And this is how dominant Williamson can be. Once he finds his rhythm, he's borderline unguardable.
At the elbow, it's Bamba. Doubled by Bridges. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And the first one at the line is good.
The raw talent Bamba has, just so impressive. A shot blocking specialist who also makes an impact on the offensive end.
Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth. Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Orlando on D. Down low. It's stolen by Banchero.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there. They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Good place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. That's taking care of business, fellas.
And Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. And that one misses. So both teams changing it up here. Good on the second free throw. Mitchell with it. And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
And still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush this.
And the dunk by Williamson.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Shots good by Miller.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
To Williamson. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside. Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Outside, Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
They get a hand on it. To the left wing. Inside, Ingram. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And the shot goes in from Fultz.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
Ingram attacking. Oh, the jam by Ingram.
Hey, guys, really easy to see why Ingram was the 2nd pick in the 2016 draft with plays like these.
Here's Reed. And it's Orlando with another.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
For 3, Ingram. Jones. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And here's Fultz. 12 points for him. Clock at 4. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Fultz has got 9 points here in the second half. And Jones has it in the corner. Williamson in the post. 20 points for him. Pass to Ingram. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Hey, they've just committed too many fouls. Well, you don't want to give up easy shots. You also don't want to give away points by fouling. It's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Now a timeout called by Orlando. Orlando leading by 14. Out to Miller for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Miller's got 9 points now in just the second half.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning. They have not stopped.
And so it's Orlando out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And if they keep training the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Pelicans trail by 17. Ingram with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's New Orleans with it. In the corner, it's Ingram. Puts up a three.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Over in the corner, Isaac. Out to Miller. Orlando moving the ball around. Knocks it loose. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Bridges misses.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. It's rebounded by New Orleans. To the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Miller, no luck. Jones with it. And it's Miller picking him up. Here's Ingram. Good D by Miller.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Dinwiddie right side. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Miller outside. Alvarado grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 15. Now here's Williamson. Back to Bridges. Outside, Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Count that one. Williamson's got 22 points.
And he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal
Man,
percentage
foul
has
out.
gone through the roof. And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from the defensive
Ain't scaling back
He
shit.
does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
To the wing on the left. Here's Suggs. His three-pointers off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down.
Who you
No
tell?
defender in sight.
Williamson outside. That shot off. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Alvarado.
He ain't doing that.
It's Ingram on the wing. Here's Alvarado. Rebounded by Isaac. Now here's Bull. To end the cold streak. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Personal foul.
Yeah, inside, Bolt does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Williamson. Bamba with the block. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Fultz. Isaac outside. It's stolen by Jones. Isaac with the steal. And here we go. Fultz heading to the basket. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And, you know, when Fultz is healthy now, he's a valuable part of this rotation. We've seen him make big strides lately.
And he can't hit the second. Pelicans trail by 16. Pass to Williamson. And here is Bridges. Back to Williamson. And Bamba pulls it down. To the wing right side. Fires from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc.
You know, he's a proven shooter from distance, guys, despite his size. Bamba's got a nice feel for when he should pull the trigger on that shot.
Here's Ingram. Williamson trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Ingram.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
And it's Orlando with the rebound. Driving to the basket. Doubled by Bridges. Back to Fultz. And so Orlando again turning it over.
He loses concentration just for a moment. Might be getting a little complacent sitting on this lead.
And the Pelicans with possession here. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And it's Williamson missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And the basket by Isaac.
For three.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
There's 1:34 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Williamson. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Williamson's got 4 this quarter.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Orlando.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences. And you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 they had tonight.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Jalen Suggs.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
Here's Williamson, and he drives in. He gets that one.
You would think someone as big as Zion would have trouble maneuvering around people in the lane, but his handle and change of direction is off the charts.
And Miller with the block. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. .32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Ingram. Buries the
20. Oh, wow.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win.